Welcome, race fans. We're back this week with the Nork NASCAR Series here at the Lady in Black. Everybody dreads coming to this place, but they always love watching good racing going on here. I think we're in for a treat here tonight. These guys are going to probably add up the amount of the Darlington stripes on the side, so we'll try to keep a count on them, but it's going to be hard to keep a count on them. But I got Joseph Lombard in the booth with me here. Joseph, what do you think of tonight's race?
Oh, well, what I'm watching in practice, I think a lot of these drivers are going to have a tough time out here. Very slick racetrack, only 108 degrees out there, so really slick. These drivers are going to be somewhat tight and somewhat loose around this racetrack, so it's going to be a fun showing tonight. It's going to be a fun race, and we'll just see how many drivers will earn that Darlington stripe tonight.
You betcha. All right, well, you can tune in later this evening for the RFC Truck Series right here on MaxSpeedTV, and we got a bunch of them coming up tomorrow night. The Salt Flat IROC Series and the Laura Cup Series, Joseph's League, so tune in for that tomorrow night. We'll take a look at the temperatures here real quick before we get to the points. As you can see, track temperature 107 degrees, air temperature 77. They're going to be doing 130 laps here tonight. That's 177 miles, so it's going to be kind of long. Tire window, 30 to 40 laps. Fuel window, about 38 to 45 laps. And pit road speed, 45 miles an hour. All right, let's run down through the points there, Joseph.
Yes, so this is the second race of the round of 8. 2 races left in this round. And, of course, last week we didn't have a playoff driver lock themselves into the championship 4 because Bobby Cheney took that away from them. But the top 8 still looking to make their way into the championship 4. Femi Olat leads it by 4 points over John Berry. Then you got Daniel Falkingham sitting 3rd in points, 8 points behind. Aaron Smith is 4th in points, 9 points back. He's the last driver in that cutoff spot right there. And then, of course, below that right now is Nick Mucinex. He is 1 point behind the cutoff line. And then also Sean Williams, same thing, 1 point behind the cutoff line. Jared Darling sitting 7th in the points, -2 off the cutoff line. And then Spencer Owens needs some good results in the next 2 races if he's going to have a shot to compete for that championship in a couple weeks. He either needs to win or these other playoffs needs to have trouble. So lots to happen in these next couple of races.
Absolutely. Well, the rumor has it Nick Mucinex is having wheel problems, so he will not be here tonight from what I'm understanding. So that's good. That'll hurt him.
Yeah, that'll hurt him. That means next week at Atlanta, he's really going to have to get something done. I would assume need to win next week if he's going to have a shot for the championship 4.
Oh, hey, Mike. You're watching on a 32-inch TV. I bet you that looks pretty amazing. Yeah. League I used to do, one of the sponsors there, they had it up in the bar. They ran it on 2 50-inch big screens in the bar.
Nice.
And they said it looked like a real race when they were watching it. So
awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right, well, we're just about a minute and a half away from the national anthem here to kick things off. But yeah, I really don't know, Joseph, what kind of race to expect here tonight because of them that hot, slick temperatures. And ever since this build, they've really taken something out of this truck. This used to be a really popular mod, and I hate to say this, and never thought I'd ever hear myself saying this, but the Cup cars, the Gen 6 cars, are turning into the most popular car right now because I know everybody's running them things. They are amazing to drive.
Yeah, well, like you point out, these trucks, I remember I raced the trucks here before at Darlington, and it used to be kind of somewhat easier to get around this racetrack, but with the new mods and stuff, new updates to iRacing, and of course to these trucks, these drivers are having a tougher time getting around this racetrack. They're either tight or loose coming off the corner. They're having a lot of problems, so it's going to be interesting. We don't know what kind of race we're going to see tonight, but we'll see after this is all said and done.
All right, well, we're going to step away and play the national anthem, folks. We'll be right back after that.
proudly we hail, and the twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the free, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
All right, we're back, folks. Qualifying's just getting underway now, and nobody's turned in a time, so we're waiting on that to happen here right directly.
You know, I heard rumors about qualifying for next season, nor that that the pole sitter is going to get a playoff point.
Oh, wow. Hey, that's
which
cool.
I guess just to try to bring more drivers out to put in a qualifying time.
Right.
Try to get, yeah, because sometimes we get only half the field qualifying, half the field stays in the back. But, you know, definitely if that's the case, then there's definitely going to be more meaning to qualifying next season.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. Well, Tony Hilbrands just took the top of the leaderboard. Had a couple of guys there I seen, John Barry and I think Aaron Smith, didn't complete their first lap, so they stopped before they come around to the line and going to retry. So we'll see if they go back out there on the track. James Coulibaly on the track right now. taking third place last week. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, he had a good run last week. I mean, even when he was involved in a couple incidents, nothing that damaged his truck at all, but he survived whatever chaos was out there and finished third. How about a driver that we are not surprised to see on top of the board right now, Femi Olat?
Oh, yeah. He's going for the championship this year, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he had a tough break last week. Looked like he had a shot to win last week, too. Got caught up in a late race accident, so he's ready for redemption tonight.
And I would say by looking at that time, he's got it figured out pretty good right now.
29-24 compared to John Barry's 29-36. Now, of course, we haven't seen drivers like Jared Darling, Daniel Falkingham, Jason Jacoby, and a couple other drivers out there that we could expect to go after this win tonight. Took it a time yet, so we'll see what times they can put together on the board.
I can't believe we only got 20 drivers. Man, unbelievable.
Oh, look at that. Daniel Falkingham, Aaron Smith, top two.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow. I don't know. It may not be just Femi Olat we have to look out for. How about Aaron Smith, second?
Not.
And Daniel Falkingham now. It's going to be now 2 yellow trucks in the front row. We have to make sure we're talking about the right one.
Right. Yeah, everybody come in here with the Aaron Smith look-alike truck tonight, so we're going to see a lot of yellow trucks out there tonight.
Josh Robin up to 4th now. Cody Miller 5th.
Oh, Jared Darling's on the track. There's a potential pole setter. Oh, he just tapped the wall.
Jason Jacoby up to 3rd on the board.
And Andrew Cardinelli just got into the wall, but he'd already turned in a 10th place qualifying time. Jared's going to go back out. Hopefully he's got enough time to get around here. He should have plenty of time to get around here a couple of times and try to turn in a qualifying lap. Ariotti, Bobby Chaney on the track.
Bobby Chaney with a big win last week in Daytona, looking to see if he can go back-to-back tonight.
Yep. Yeah, it's a shame he's not in the points, you know, because that win would have locked him into the playoffs right there last night or last week.
Yeah. Well, last few weeks, I mean, Bristol, he came close to winning, finished second there, and then, of course, last week at Daytona, he ends up getting the win. So if he was in the playoffs, he could have been a threat, too.
Yeah, it's kind of funny when you're, you know, it seems like when you take that away from the drivers, they don't have to worry about that. Now they can go out and race and have some fun and not worry about getting caught up in something, you know. It kind of changes their mental attitude about the race and try to put in a good time, you know. I think it really does make a difference, you know.
Jared Darling, 4th on the board right now. Qualifying is about to come to an end. And I believe Daniel Falkingham is going to get the pole right here. Has not got a win yet this season, surprisingly. Can this be his night tonight? Yeah,
right. All right, well, let's get him down here on the qualifying grid. Daniel Falkingham taking the pole with a 29.119. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Aaron Smith will start on the outside of the front row next to him. Hold on here a second. There we go. Okay, lost my place there, sorry. Jason Jacoby in 3rd. Jared Darling will start 4th. Femi Olat, top of the points, but he's already got his win for the season, or for this round, so he's locked into this round, but he's not locked into the next round. Josh Robin starting 6th place. Ariotti 7th. Cody Miller 8th. John Barry, also a chase driver, in the 9th place, and Tony Hilbrand rounds out the top 10. Joseph?
Elijah Drew Gracia will start 11th with Andrew Cardinelli starting in 12th. In row number 7, we have Sean Williams, who is a playoff driver, starting back in the 13th spot. Bobby Chaney, last week's winner in Daytona, will start 14th. James Coulibaly will start 15th, and he was the last one to put in a time in qualifying. Tom Mercier will start 16th. In row number 9, we have Justin Gable in 17th, Terrell Baker 18th, who is also, he's not a playoff driver anymore, he was, but he'll start back in 18th. And then in the last row, starting 19th and 20th, James Simmons and Cody Lamas.
All right. Only 20 drivers. That's kind of a disappointing field there a little bit.
I probably thought, this is going to be probably going to be a messy race. I probably don't want to be part of it.
Oh.
Yep, that's probably what they were saying too.
Yep.
Well, I tell you what, I feel, to me, if anybody could beat Femi Olat, I feel it's going to be Daniel Falkingham tonight. He's come so close a few times this season to getting a win, and I feel this is going to be finally his night. So I'm going to be keeping an eye out on him for the most part tonight. But, of course, we got a few fast trucks out here behind him that could steal that away from him. But we'll see if that magic luck of using Aaron Smith's paint scheme will bring him a win tonight.
Well, I do want to kind of say something here, though, about Aaron Smith, because Aaron kind of really needs to finish well here tonight.
That's
win
true.
would really help him by locking him into the next round, you know. And like you said earlier, nobody's locked into the next round right now because last week Bobby Chaney, not one of the chase drivers, won, and that did not lock any of the chase drivers into the next round. So Aaron Smith could be up there to try to get bonus points. Everything's going to help him. So, but here we go, folks. Ready for the lady in black. Here we go. Pace cars in. Falkingham brings them out of turn 4, waiting on that green flag. Here they go. Green is out. We're underway here at Darlington. Oh my gosh, Jacoby already spun.
Yeah, wow.
And no caution.
Did Jacoby just did not get going? Did he miss a shift or something? But
wow, unbelievable.
And there's another truck slow on the apron right now. Can't really tell who that is. That's Elijah Gracia driving to the back. Well,
getting up to the front here, Aaron Smith coming around here to lead the first lap of the race. Oh, I guess that's the second lap. No, that was the first lap. Yeah, that was the first lap. All right, so Aaron Smith grabs that bonus point right off the bat.
Oh, what happened on that start, Rudy? Daniel Falkingham spun the tires on the start, and it caused a train reaction. Jason Jacoby was right behind him, and when Jason Jacoby checked up, Femi Olat ran the back of him.
Oh, man.
So that's tough break. And Aaron Smith, out front now after that. So just, and you know what? That's probably what we're going to see tonight on these restarts. It's a slick racetrack, 105-degree temperature right now. These restarts are probably going to get a little crazy because of just the tires. Yeah, Jacoby, he already took it behind the wall. I don't know. He could have been a rage quit there. I'm not sure. I'm not saying anything bad about Jason because I like Jason. He's a heck of a driver. But just one of them deals, man, and it just really tore his night up right there. So, but Femi Olat moves into third. He's coming. Yeah, Femi Olat up to third. He took advantage of that incident right at the start. Jared Darling fourth, Josh Robin fifth. But right now, it's Aaron Smith leading by three truck lengths over Daniel Falkingham. I believe the stage lap is lap 50. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's what I remember. That's what he put down there, but I was almost thinking it was lap 60. But I think that's yours for tomorrow night. Lap 60. Yep, lap 60 tomorrow night in my league, Atlanta too, tomorrow night. So, and that's where these drivers are going next week too. Oh man, cool. All right, Jared Darling fourth. Josh Robin moves into sixth place, a little ways back to Ariotti. And, of course, one of the look-alike cars back here, Cody Miller, running into seventh place. We weren't sure if Cody was going to race tonight, but there he is, doing his best. And we may have a battle for the lead here. Yep. Oh, Falkingham. Oh, and you don't want to be side-by-side. Oh, my gosh. Nice he got it in there. Daniel. Yeah, nice pass for Daniel Falkingham in the turn one. And now Femi Olat's trying to look for that sixth spot, but we'll fall in behind Aaron Smith for now. Well, Daniel wants to get a bonus point out of this too, so I think not just bonus points, obviously station, but I think he just wants to win a race. Because like I said, he's been so close a few times, and I know that's got to be frustrating for him because he is capable of winning races in this league, and he's done it a few other times before, but just this season, just gets so close, but just can't close it out. I know it.
and only 8 points out of the point lead right now. But you know, a win would lock him into the next round, so that's definitely what he's looking for. Well, they're really getting spread out around the track, aren't they?
Absolutely. Looked like we had a battle for the 7th spot. Andrew Carnelli took a peek underneath Cody Miller for a little bit, but got tied on that bottom lane through 3 and 4, and he had to get out of the gas, so he'll fall in behind Cody Miller right now.
How about that truck of Sean Williams? The
giraffe. Inspired maybe by Toys R Us own giraffe Jeffrey there. But
oh my gosh. He's got the giraffe truck.
Who would thought
what
that
is he like? What's he not like? Not a Taylor Swift fan anymore, or what?
You know what? Sometimes in life you just change into new things, and I guess giraffes is his thing right now.
Well, maybe it'll bring him some good luck because he sure could use it right now.
Oh, absolutely. He had some bad luck last week at Daytona. He needs a good result tonight.
10 points out of the lead. 10 points is a lot when you think about it. I mean, as hard as these guys race out here and difficult as it is, some of these tracks that they choose each and every week here at Newark, it's difficult for these guys, and man.
Well, not only that, but you know, it's four spots up for grabs for the championship 4-2. So
right.
Obviously, just a little error, like you cannot have any small errors either, because there's 8 trucks going for the championship right now, but in a couple weeks it'll be shrink down to 4. So it's really on that too that you really have to have good results.
Oh yeah, you bet.
Got a battle back here for the 8th spot. Look like John Barry is getting underneath Cody Miller.
Trying to.
Not right now. I mean, it's just so tough trying to make it pass through turn 1. You don't really want to be side by side through there, because coming off turn 2, it's very difficult if you're side by side sometimes.
Yep. John Barry in a newly painted truck there. I don't know. He's got somebody on the hood. Who's he got on the hood?
I have no idea. I really didn't look at his truck, but he's definitely got some faces all around that truck.
Yeah, I'm looking at it here, and I can't make out who's on the hood.
Yeah, I do want to point out to the viewers, tonight is a meme race in Newark. So you see a bunch of these drivers running meme trucks. Like you see a bunch of yellow trucks. Wow, Cody Miller got sideways there.
Gonna lose another spot.
But yeah, like you see a few drivers racing yellow trucks. Aaron Smith's paint scheme, you know, just as a meme. And Sean Williams and Giraffe, John Barry, and I don't know what he's got on this truck, but yeah, it's a meme race tonight for these Newark drivers.
Well, Bobby Cheney, Justin Gable, both of them trying to get around Sean Williams, but it's not going to happen right now. Sean hit the loud pedal there and got away from Bobby. Bobby give us a little wiggle there on the camera, saying hello to us, so good job for Bobby. And here he goes again. Oh, he was going to take a look there, but decided not to.
Yeah, he's moved up a couple spots early on, trying to get more, but right now he's just going to fall behind Sean Williams. And of course, right behind him, you got Justin Gable, as you said. But, oh, and we got truck in the wall up ahead of him. That's Cody Miller again. Cody Miller is struggling with that truck right now.
Yeah, he sure is. Oh, my God.
Oh, no! Hang on to it.
Sean got a little tight there and actually made contact with Cody.
Yeah, and that was actually a lot of contact. And Cody Miller made a lot of contact to that wall. So now, it's meant a couple of times we've seen Cody Miller in the wall. How much is that going to affect the handling of that truck? It's just so difficult getting off turn 2. You know, if you don't get through the corner good at all, you're not going to get off the corner very well at all. You're going to most likely go in the wall.
Aaron Smith leading the first 5 laps of the race. Since Daniel got around him, Daniel has led 10 laps so far.
And the top 6 are just pulled away. They're from 1st to 6th is 2.4 seconds. Then it's another 3.5 seconds where Andrew Carnelli is in 7th. And Andrew Carnelli, he just got into the wall. He actually got in the wall. I was just going to say, doing a good job so far, because he started 12th and he got up to 7th, but he's going to drop back now.
Still trying to get that truck under control there coming off of turn 4.
Oh, man, if I was him, I would let these guys go.
And Sean Williams into the wall.
And see, if I was Sean Williams, I'd be hot about that because, you know, he honestly. See, there goes Andrew Cardinelli.
Wow.
Yeah, if it was me, I would have gotten out of the way if I was Andrew Cardinelli. He should have gotten out of the way and let those guys go. I don't know if Sean's going to be happy about that.
Probably not.
I mean, if you're a playoff driver and you don't want to get ruined by a non-playoff driver, it gets aggravating a little bit.
Sure does. Cody Miller back to the 13th position now. I just seen James Simmons there drove around Terrell Baker.
James Simmons started 19th up to 15th, so he's moving up through the field a little bit. He's driving the nice Kellogg's truck. Tony the Tiger on the hood. Because Frosted Flakes are delicious. I do love me a bowl of Frosted Flakes, really.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Terrell riding in 16th place. Not bad. He started 18th, picked up a couple positions. Koulibaly back at the end of the field here, though. Started 15th. He's back to 19th here, coming up on Cody Lamas. And James, he finished 3rd last week in that race. Why do I keep wanting to say last night? Last week in that race.
Rudy, the weeks go by so fast, it feels like last night.
I know it. No kidding. So he's out here trying to see if he can maybe come out of this with a decent finish tonight. Bulkingham, man, putting on a clinic out here right now, Joseph.
Yeah, so far, 8/10 second lead over Aaron Smith. He's got a fast truck. I just hope he does close it out tonight, man. I feel like he can get a win before the season's over. Behind him, you got Femi Olat and Jared Darling trying to go after it here for the 3rd spot. Josh Robbins right there as well. And I think Femi Olat, maybe right now, and you know, we've seen this a lot from him, he's probably saving some stuff right now so he can make a run towards the end of the stage to get some points. So he's probably saving his tires, but Jared Darling is probably wasting no time.
Hey, Mom's in chat. Hey, Mom, love you.
Hey, Mom, love you. Glad
sorry,
you finally sent me that logo.
Yeah, that never gets old. Your mom's such a sweet lady.
Oh, Aaron Smith got on the wall just a tad bit. Not much, just a tiny bit. Just get a little kiss on the wall. You're going to be seeing that a lot. I mean, we've already seen that a lot tonight, Rudy, all over the field. Well,
I'm kind of thinking, Joseph, that they're probably going to have to stop before we get to that stage, providing we don't have a caution, I mean. Because I don't know if they can make it. Oh, Jared Darling off the track. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if they can make it to lap 50 on fuel. I don't know, boy. I'm not sure how many, you know. Let's see, this is a 1.36 mile track, I think, something like that.
Yep.
There goes Ariotti. Yeah, you know, they might be able to make it. It's going to be really close, I think.
I feel it is going to be close. But right now, Ariotti up to 4th. Got by Jared Darling after Jared Darling had a big save off the corner. And then there's Josh Robin behind Jared Darling now.
Yes, sir. Well, they're starting to put the pressure on here on Daniel Falkingham, I see. Aaron Smith closed that gap up just maybe about a 10th. And Femi, man, he is just being relentless on the back of Aaron Smith. Oh, Aaron!
Oh, I'm telling you, just getting off turn 2 for these drivers are going to be difficult tonight. That's going to be the trouble spot for the most part tonight. And here goes Femi Olat. Oh, and Aaron got on the wall again.
Oh, my gosh. Trying to give Femi that bottom line, you know, to complete that pass.
And now Daniel Falkham's like, now why did you have to let him get by you?
Right.
Because when you see Femi Olat in your mirror, it's never a good sign.
Yep. Yeah, you know he's going to run you down and try to get by you. So, you know, it would not make nothing would make him happier than to pull out the win here tonight and lock himself into the next round like he did the last round.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
You know?
got 24 laps to go this time by before that stage caution, so we will just see if Daniel Falkingham can hold off Femi Live. Right now, 1.1 seconds. And man, the top 6 just pulled away from 7th on back. It's a big gap between Josh Robbins and John Barry.
Yep.
Oh, and Aaron Smith in the wall again.
Oh, my.
He's going to lose a couple spots.
He's having some difficulties with that truck right now. And just think we're only about maybe a little over halfway through a tire run here. Well, that just shows you how much it's hot temperatures affecting the tires.
You know, something must happen with Daniel Falkingham as well, because he had a 1.1 second lead last time. Now it's down to 0.3, 0.4, 3 or 4 tenths of a second. So I don't know if, oh yeah, you got a little loose off turn 2 there. I wonder if that happened to Daniel Falkingham last lap, because all of a sudden, Femi Olat's there.
Well, he could be doing a little mirror driving right now, and that, you know, how that'll affect your performance on the track if you're not hitting your marks right because you're looking in the rearview mirror.
Well, and of course, this racetrack is all about hitting your marks. Such a difficult racetrack to get around, and if you don't hit your marks, you're going to go up in the wall or get sideways or tied off the corner. So really got to be full concentration at this racetrack.
Yep. Femi is there. He's knocking on the door. Here we go into turn 1, but he's not going to bite on it just yet. Coming off of 2, he might get a run here. He does. He's going to come right up on Falkingham.
Yep, underneath them.
And he's going to have the inside line going into turn 1, and Daniel's going to let him go.
Yeah, I would let him go. Don't be side by side going in turn 1. So
yep.
Femi Olat to the lead.
Don't race Femi Olat, let me tell you. he will figure out a way to get by you. Look at Ariotti's closed up on them guys. You know, the big tire saver there, Ariotti.
Yeah, Ariotti has done a good job tonight right now as well. Started 7th up to 3rd. I feel he's got a fast truck for tonight too. I keep an eye out on him as well. Bobby
Chaney on pit road. Andrew Cardinelli, he was on pit road. He's just oh no, I'm sorry, he was not on pit road. He's a lap down, though. I don't know. We didn't see what happened to Andrew. It looks like he may be just kind of taking it easy here right now.
Oh, Bobby Chaney out of the race all of a sudden.
Oh, he took it behind the wall. Oh, man.
Must have wrecked it in that Ford. I don't know. Whoa, look at that. There's some blocks going on for second.
Oh, boy. Falkingham, he wants those stage points, even if he does only get 9 for finishing second. He wants that. Ariotti taking a look again there. I don't know if he's gonna have if Ari's got enough to get by Daniel. I don't know. We'll see here. Daniel, he's got to figure out how to come off these corners a little bit better, Joseph, without getting loose and getting into that outside wall.
Oh, man, I just don't know how. I feel Ariotti is faster than Daniel Falkingham right now. Because Ariotti just need to find a way to get. Oh, there's a truck right on the back. Whoa! Wow, Cody Lamas, his truck was just parked there on the back straightaway, and the caution didn't come out for a while. And I thought these leaders was gonna drive right into him.
Oh, well, we need to go back and see if we can figure out. Well, that was right in front of the leaders. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here to Cody Lamas. Oh, he almost brushed the wall there. Oh, he hit it pretty hard, too. And down into the inside wall, and then that, of course, kicks it right back up onto the track. And look out, because here comes Femi Olat and the rest of the leaders around.
Wow.
And boy, I'll tell you, he exited just in time, didn't he? Whoa.
I mean, we were watching the leaders. All of a sudden, I see a truck parked and off turn number 2 down the back straightaway. I'm like, oh, boy.
Well, here they come to pit road for the first time. Most of them for the first time today.
Oh, I would hope everybody comes down pit road. Get those 4 fresh tires. Tires are very important tonight, for sure.
Well, that was a pretty good run, you know, but now everybody's going to come to pit road and get fresh tires and go out there, and we're going to finish here for the first stage to see who's gonna have the. Oh, and Aaron Smith had to back up.
Had to back up, overshot the pit box, and of course, with any playoff driver, I've said every week, cannot make mistakes on pit road.
Oh, something happened.
Wow, look at that.
Femi Lat, what the heck? Bad pit stop for Femi.
Well, wow, Daniel Falkingham had a slow pit stop too, but he still got out first. But yeah, Femi Lat, almost a 15-second pit. Oh no, and John Barry, too fast exiting pit road.
Oh man.
He was gonna come off fourth, busted for speeding.
Well, who do you want to talk to quick?
Well, you know what? I'm interested in talking to Ariati, see what he has to say about his truck.
All right.
Ariati, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, he's muted. He probably won't.
All right. Good talk.
Wait a minute. He might be in the process. There he is.
Sorry, guys.
There you are. I was just going to say you don't want to talk to us because you're so focused out there. Well, it seems like you got a fast truck out there. You made up a few spots before that caution came out. How good's the truck?
Yeah, it actually is pretty fast. I was talking to Femi about lap times and tire wear, and he said that I did have a faster truck than he did. But I'll tell you what, it is so hard to make moves out here right now tonight. It's just tight at first, and then towards the later part in that run, it got slick coming off the corner, so it's definitely going to be tough to make up spots there.
Well, you guys only got about several laps to go before that stage caution. You're gonna wear out those tires to go after the stage win, maybe?
Yeah, you know, you kind of have to. We're going to all pit and take tires anyway, so as hard as it's going to be, you got to make up as many spots as you can here. So that's going to be the plan. We'll see how it works out. All
right, sounds good. Ariati, best of luck to you for the rest of this race. Maybe we'll talk to you afterwards.
I sure hope so. I appreciate it, guys.
Looks like Ariati lost a few spots at pit road too. He actually has a slow pit stop as well. The fastest pit stop was actually Josh Robin with 11.3. Daniel Falkingham, who came off pit road first, had 12.5. But Femi, 15 seconds just about.
I know, that was horrible. Man, I don't know what happened there. He needs to have a talk with that pit crew.
I mean, he came down pit road leading, and then all of a sudden he comes out fourth. Well, was going to come out fifth, but John Barry busted for speeding, and John Barry, he's going to restart back in the, I would think 13? The 13th spot. No, the 11th spot.
11th.
He just,
okay.
Yep, that's a tough break. Still a long race to go, though.
Well, get him going, Joseph.
All right, so the front row is playoff drivers Daniel Falkingham and Jared Darling. In row 2, we have Josh Robin, Femi Olaya, then Sean Williams, James Simmons, Ariati, Cody Miller, Aaron Smith, and Elijah Gracia will round out the top 10. It's going to be 13 laps to go before that stage caution on lap 50. We'll see if Daniel Falkingham can hold these guys off and win the stage. The pace car is off. And here we go. Green flag back in the air. And this time, Daniel Falkingham does not spin the tires.
Yeah, that was really kind of shocking that he did that at the beginning of the race, you know.
He learned from his mistakes and made a better restart. This time, he's out front coming off turn number 2.
And boy, look at Jared Darling keeping the pressure on. Jared Darling, Josh Robin trying to stay right with him. Femi Olat sitting back in 4th now. James Simmons is the biggest mover out there right now, coming from 19th to 5th.
Yeah, I wonder if James Simmons only took 2 tires on that. No, he had a normal pit stop, 11.8. Yeah. So, man, that must have been a great pit stop because he was not even in the top 10 before that caution came out.
Sean Williams, another great pit stop for him, 6th place. And Jared Darling, he just keeps taking a look there. Every now and then he takes a peek on the inside of Falkingham. He just doesn't have the ponies under the hood there to get by him right now.
Gotta get more horsies right now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's got a fast truck, too. I'd be watching out for him, too. I mean, there's a few guys who've already noticed who's going to be fast out there tonight. But, yeah, you know, right now, Daniel Falkingham, Jared Darling, you got Femi Olat, that was fast. Aaron Smith fast early on. I can't really pick who's going to win this race yet. We'll just have to see how this race plays out.
Your mom said, hello to you too, sons. Love you too. Oh, man.
Well, Jared Darling right there.
I know it.
Make a move.
Man, he's not leaving Falkingham's bumper.
There he goes.
There he goes. Yep. Oh, my gosh. Gonna get a little tight in the corners.
No, it's just so difficult to make a pass. Ariati said it himself. It's just hard to make passes. You just got to get enough of a run.
Daniel really wants these bonus points for winning this stage. Would really help him out tremendously, you know.
Well, he needs to hold off the field for 9 more laps. And but man, Jared Darling, he's found something right now.
Yeah, that's a lot better run than he was having there at the beginning of the race. I mean, he started out okay, but boy, he faded quickly. We'll keep an eye on Jared, though. I mean, this will be a good points night for him, too, if he could get this. And, whoa, wow, look at that. Femi Olat goes around Josh Robin.
Yeah,
Looked like Josh might have just let him go.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. He just let him go. Probably best. Femi Olat's just fast right now.
Yeah, sure is.
Femi Olat, he's only got 8 laps to catch these 2 drivers to win this stage. So we'll see if he has enough time. But right now, it's Daniel Falkingham, Jared Darling going at it for this stage win.
Well, the way Femi's been racing today, I would say it probably ain't going to be a problem catching them. It's going to be the problem getting by them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because you know Falkingham's not going to pull over this time and let them by. You know,
no.
We're at the stage here, so, you know, he's not going to just pull over and let them by. He's going to have to figure out how to get around Falkingham with that back of that truck. He's going to have it about 30 feet wide down the front stretch.
Oh, there you go. He got a good run off turn number 4. And now take a look. I don't think anybody's going to lift here. Daniel Falkingham does not lift.
Nope. And Darling. Yeah, he just got the run.
Yeah, no. I think Daniel Falkingham was getting tight up there. He had to get out of the gas, or else he was going to go in the wall.
Wow, man, that was crazy. But Darling going to lead his first lap of the race.
And you pointed out that Daniel Falkingham pulled over early on, but he wasn't going to pull over that time. But unfortunately, he had to because it was so tight.
So Jared gets a bonus point. A much-needed one at that, too, because he was back in 9th place in the points. And, boy, this stage win here would really be big for Jared Darling, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, came into this race...
9th?
Yeah, it says 7th in the points. Yeah.
7th, I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, so gain this playoff point here and stage points, 10 points. That's going to be a big, big amount of points to gain there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they get 10 points for winning the stage, and he'll get a point for leading a lap, so that's 11 bonus points that he didn't have before. And that puts him right up there knocking on Femi's door.
Well, 3 laps to go here. If Jared Darling doesn't make a mistake, this is going to be a stage win, because I definitely don't think Daniel Falkingham and Femi Olat have time to catch him.
You know what, I kind of wonder, because I've been hearing guys talk about this, how much better the cars are out in clean air. Now, I was talking to a guy just the other night, and he said, man, the car was like a world of difference out in clean air. Here goes Femi looking to the inside of Daniel Falkingham, but didn't quite have the run right there that he needed. And what do we got? 2 more to go here.
Pits are closed. 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. And Cody Lama's another one out of the race. Down to 17 drivers.
Tell you what, James Simmons running 5th, doing a very good job right now, hanging on to that 5th spot. And, you know, Sean Williams doing a good job tonight, too. Started 13th up to 6th.
Yeah.
He needs to have a good run tonight as well.
He sure does.
Final lap in the stage, Jared Darling, 8/10 of a second lead.
1 more to go. I know Falkingham, he's worried about Femi getting by him. He would much rather have 8 bonus points than 7 or 9 rather than 8. Excuse me. But I think he's going to be okay. There's not enough time for Femi to get there. But congratulations goes to our stage winner, Jared Darling. I don't.
Yeah, see, Jared Darling, playoff drivers, Jared Darling first, Daniel Falkham second, Femi Olat third, Shaw Williams sixth, Aaron Smith ninth, and only five out of the 8 playoff drivers got some stage points there.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Oh, goodness.
Well, we'll try to get a word in with our stage winner here in just a moment. I'm sure they're probably going to be coming to pit road pretty quick here. So, I don't know. Whenever you want to talk to them, it's up to you.
Yeah. Well, they're going to, I guarantee they're going to come down pit road this time by, so we'll definitely have a chance to talk to him after the pit stops. But Jared Darling got a fast truck right now. We'll just see how it plays out towards the end of the races. But you see, top 3, those trucks are fast. Jared Darling, Daniel Falkham, Femi Olat, playoff drivers. And just tonight's just extremely crucial. Because then, playoff driver wins this week, don't have to worry about Atlanta next week.
All right.
It's like John Berry stays out just to try to lead a lap, get a bonus point. That's definitely important there.
Yeah, that'll kind of a little bit of redemption for that race off of pit road where he got penalized. You know,
yeah,
you can make up that bonus point a little bit.
Here we go, pit stop time. So far, everybody that been running good got into their pit stalls fine. Oh, and Femi's gonna... Wow, look at James Simmons out pit road first.
Smokes.
Oh, no? Femi got him? Okay, I was just gonna say, I'm like, man, no way. Wow, James Simmons, great pit stops tonight.
All right, we got Jared Darling. You want to talk to him?
Yep. Jared Darling, got a copy, buddy.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, first off, congratulations on the stage win, and it seems like you got a fast truck out there. What does it look like from inside the truck?
Yeah, it's awesome to get a stage win. The points are really important right now, especially with all of us in the playoffs. We're all separated by like 12 points, so that's really big, and I'm really glad to get a stage win. The truck's really fast. I like how the track feels. It's very challenging, but I like the more of a challenge. I like it. And yeah, short run and long run, I feel really good. So usually when you guys interview me, I wreck about 5 laps later. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Oh God, no! Don't say that.
But and after this pit stop, I'm probably gonna fire my pit crew after this race. But other than that, everything's going great.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything's going good. The truck feels really good, and I feel like if I can stay out of trouble, I really feel like I can win this race. So hopefully we can do it.
Well, yeah, you came off pit road 4th after being the race leader, so you got some work cut out for you. So I do want a quick question. You know, obviously this is the second half of the race or final stage. Obviously you're going to race differently, but who do you think is your biggest challenge out there to go after this win?
Well, I would have said Daniel, but he took time to fix damage there, and I just think being back to the pack, it's just going to be so hard for him to get back up here. But, you know, Femi's always fast. He'll be probably the one to beat. Ariadne's up here, and, you know, there's a lot of guys up here that it's not going to be easy. So, but, I mean, of course, Femi's one you always got to watch. So, maybe it'll come down to us, and we'll see what happens.
All right, Jared. Well, best of luck to you for the rest of this race. Hopefully we'll talk to you in victory lane afterwards.
Yeah, hopefully. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, Daniel Falkham actually stayed on the pit road longer, and he is going to be back in the 12th spot. So all of a sudden, he's not a threat right now.
Well, I can't believe he had that much damage on his truck, did he? I mean,
I guess so. Man. How about James Simmons, though? Going to restart as the race leader. I mean, starting 19th up to 1st. I don't know what pit crew he had, but I think Jared Darling wants James Simmons' pit crew right now.
Well, you
But
know, I
man-
always say this. You know, everybody has their favorite track out there. They're all, you know, they're always good at. You know, and this could be right in James Simmons' wheelhouse. I mean, you know, look at, he started 19th. That was almost dead last on the field. There was only 20 drivers, and here he is leading the race.
Yeah, but he's got Femi Olida, definitely a veteran out there in Newark, definitely.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a challenge for him.
All right, pace car's in. Let's see what he can do on this restart. Boy, he started early, didn't he?
I would.
Heck yeah, to get away from Femi, you betcha. And Josh Robin went right with him.
75 laps to go green. Man, Sean Williams made a good move underneath Jared Darling for that
He sure
fourth
did.
spot. But yeah, you saw Josh Robin took over the second spot.
I know it, man. Josh went right with Simmons right there on that restart. Femi right there taking a look, though. He says, all right, you guys want to race like that? Let's turn it on, baby. Oh, we got a couple
crash
of new
behind him.
back there.
That's James Colabali crashed.
Oh, yep. Oh, man. Somebody, it looked like somebody might have got into the back of him. I'm not sure. Let's go back and check this out.
Looks like it was James Colabali and I believe Justin Gable involved. Could not tell.
John Barry's right behind Coulibaly. Oh, yeah, Aaron Smith got into the wall. Oh, that kind of stacked him up a little bit there. Aaron has been having trouble with that wall. I don't know what the deal is with that, but...
Yeah, but it looked like James Coulibaly pulled up right in front of Justin Gable, thought he was
Yep.
also clear. And man, I tell you what, James Coulibaly went for a ride too, almost on his side.
Yeah, you betcha. John Barry, he took it way down to the inside, close to the wall there to get away from that. So, and everybody else got by. So the only one that actually is going to have any damage on that, other than James Coulibaly, is going to be Justin Gable. And Justin took it behind the wall.
They probably had too much damage. Say, well, tell you
wow.
what, we got some takers. Oh wow, James Simmons faked
Faking out, yeah.
Oh, look at all these guys. I
Faking
would
out.
say, but you see some drivers towards the back will come down here and get those fresh tires. They only ran a lap under green, so probably not going to.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I want to talk to James Simmons because he's got to be ecstatic right now, running in the lead.
Yeah.
James Simmons, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, we do.
Buddy, how does that view look?
Didn't expect it. Only, we got here late. We're filling in for another driver that doesn't race every weekend. And got one lap of practice and qualifying. So we're making do.
So what's your strategy out there? You obviously you got to race hard, but are you going to try to hold on to the lead for a while or maybe try to have a good result tonight?
I mean, like I said, I don't do this every week, so I'm here to win, but these guys are a lot faster on fresher tires. So I'm going to try to hold the lead, but I'm not going to hold them up either.
All right, sounds good, James. Well, enjoy the view while it lasts, man. Hopefully you can have that view for a long time, so best of luck out there to you.
Thank you.
That's so cool, though.
Mm-hmm. And when, Coulibaly or Gable didn't get that much damage. I mean, hardly any, I don't think. Coulibaly got a lot more damage than he did.
Either
I
that
don't
or
know.
that truck ain't durable.
Something. I don't know. Got plastic fenders on it or something.
Probably so. It's made out of paper.
Paper. Okay.
Well, so far we got James Simmons leading, Josh Robin second, Femi Olat third, Sean Williams making some good moves up to fourth now. Jared Darling, stage winner, has fallen back to fifth. Terrell Baker eighth, and Andrew Carnelli, we saw him run in seventh early on, and then he had some problems, but he's recovered pretty well, back up to ninth. Tom Mercier, we haven't said his name all night long yet.
Yeah.
Running in 10th.
Yeah, that's pretty respectable. Looks like he's running a Will Klein paint job there. Yeah. And that was, yeah, that's what Will Klein runs, ain't it? Yeah. Number 48. It's a Jimmy Johnson paint job, actually.
Yeah.
What is it? Ali or Ali or
Ali, yeah.
no, Ali.
Man, Daniel Falkiam looked like he came down pit road to fix some more. I'm surprised how much damage I guess Daniel Falkiam had, but he's going to be back in that 13th spot right now.
Because he had a lot more damage than I thought he had. Well, get him going, Joseph.
All right, well, still got a lot of racing to go here. It's going to be 69 laps to go when these guys get back to green. James Simmons, surprise driver, up there leading. Josh Robin only got one win this season. He's trying to look for number 2 tonight, who restarts second. Then you got Femi Olat, Sean Williams, Jared Darling, stage winner in 5th. Ariati, Aaron Smith, Andrew Cardinelli, Cody Miller, and Tom Mercier round up the top 10. But yeah, 69 laps to go here in Darlington, South Carolina. Pace car is in. And there he goes. James Simmons taking off just like the last time. Green flag back in the air.
Now, Josh Robin tried to pull that on Femi Olat this time, but it didn't work. Femi outsmarted him.
Yep, Femi now up to 2nd. Jared Darling up to 4th now.
I'm telling you, I'm kind of with you on this. I don't know what Sean Williams has done here, but man, there he goes for the lead. Femi Olat looking inside.
Oh, and he had to get out of the gas just a little bit.
Wow, he got it back in there, though. But yeah, Sean Williams, man, I am super impressed with the run he's having here tonight after starting 13th, having great pit stops, and everything's going his way right now. But boy, he's got some work to do, though, Joseph, to get up there to get inside the top 4 in points with only a couple of races left before the finale.
Yeah, absolutely. And where he's at right now, if he runs where he's at, he'd be good to go. Oh, man, did Femi Olat get a run off the corner? Here he goes for the lead. You got to give it to him, Matt. You can't.
Oh, yeah.
Got to give it to him. Oh, but James Simmons ain't lifting yet.
Well, Simmons has got the line, and he's going to hold off Femi for now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my
and he holds him off.
Wow.
And remember, Jared Darling, I mean, not Jared Darling, Daniel Falkingham tried to do that earlier, and Daniel Falkingham had to get out of the gas.
Yeah. Well, here goes Femi again. Taking a look. Femi's got a little bit of damage on that right front corner now.
Wow, look at Jared Darling making a move for 3rd. Oh, my gosh.
And he just went around Josh Robin like he was standing still. Into the wall, James Simmons. Couldn't handle the pressure.
It's just so, with that, either Femi Olat did that to him, or it's just turn 2 again, just so hard getting off that corner.
Femi Olat never touched him. I was right on him when it happened. Good, clean racing by these guys up front. Just, you know, when you're being pressured like that, sometimes you're, you know, and if he's driving by looking in the rearview mirror, that can really throw you. That's a distraction right there.
Jared Darling getting a run now.
Oh, yeah, look at this run. And he's going to get by James Simmons. James said he doesn't have a good short-run car.
He ain't giving up, though. Whoa!
Oh, Josh Robin coming up on the outside. My
ain't lifting there either.
Gosh, I'm telling you, these guys love to race each other right here. Look at that.
It's Jared Darling had to really get out of the gas and look at all the spots he might lose.
Yep, Ariati got by. Here goes Ari to the inside of Josh Robin. Where did he come from?
Yeah. Wow, this is some good racing right now.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
Now, look at all the spots Jared Darling's losing. When that side-by-side battle with Josh Robin, if I was Jared Darling, I would have let Josh Robin go early, but he tried to hold it side-by-side with him, but he's falling back to 7th now.
Well, look who's back in the top 6, Aaron Smith.
Yeah, remember Aaron Smith. Yeah, go ahead.
How many times has he been into the wall or tapped the wall a little bit?
Oh, trouble behind him?
I see that.
Cody Miller and Andrew Cardinelli. They both save it.
And more, they're 3 wide back there, almost 4 wide.
Look at John Barry and Daniel Foggy. They're like, "Oh, please, guys.
Yeah.
If you're gonna wreck each other, let me get around you guys."
Get it settled there, guys.
Oh,
there
Cody
they go.
Miller put him in the wall.
Cody Miller put
Oh, here we
Cardinelli into
go.
the wall.
Actually, and you know what? Andrew Cardinelli wasn't happy. He actually turned back into Cody Miller there.
Oh man, that's a bummer. Well, let's go back and take a look here.
And this all got started off in turn number 4 of the previous lap.
Yep. Yeah, right there. You see. I don't know if there was contact there between them two. Cody Miller actually got sideways.
Yeah, Andrew got on the wall first.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see now. I see. Look at it from a different angle here. We'll be able to justify this here. Right here's where Andrew Cardinelli got into the wall, and we all know once you get into that wall, it's just like a magnet, you know. And when he it looks like he may have tried to turn it down to get off of that wall, but by then Aaron Smith's or Cody Miller's right on top of him. Cody gets into the back of him because Andrew slowed up just a little bit. Now they're both going to go sideways. Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, and you know what? I feel, to be honest with you, I think there was some retaliation there from Cody Miller coming off turn 2. I think he forced Andrew Cardinelli in the wall because he was. But then Andrew Cardinelli came back at him too. So
yeah, because right here, see, they're still battling here, even though John Barry got by. They're still battling really hard right here. Side by side. Cody kind of drifts up the hill, and that's going to be enough there to put Cardinelli into the wall again. And oh my, yeah. Oh. Wow. I don't know. Cardinelli might have been just trying to get it off of the track there, but you know, I don't know. That's kind of hard to. That's a tough one to call. Well, everybody's on pit road, but Elijah Gracia stays out and leads the lap. Now he's going to come in.
I was just say, either way, for Cody Miller and Andrew Cardinelli, ended badly for both of them.
It sure did. Tom Mercier out of the race. Oh no, there's another one out. Well, I'll tell you, Darlington, the Lady in Blacks is just eating them up here tonight, ain't they?
Oh, absolutely. A few trucks out of the race. Cody Lamas, Tom Mercier, Bobby Chain, Jason Jacoby, and Justin Gable, all out of the race. Well,
there's Raw Gator.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Well, Gator, I don't know if you've seen my splash screen or not, but here, check it out. You can see that Raw Gator on the bottom there. Trey Normal.
Oh, my race tracker just crashed on me. Nice.
Yeah, it is hot. I like it. He says it's hot. I like it. I like having that Raw Gator on there. That's pretty cool.
Well, they got the one to go signal this time by, and right now, Femi Olat's and James Simmons still doing a good job holding on to that second spot, so he'll be on the bottom lane. And Femi Olat, interesting, he took the outside lane.
Well, I think that's probably a good idea. Because see, now James Simmons can't get that jump on him and get out ahead because you can't pass on the inside.
Boy, you know what? I just realized what happened to Ariotti. All of a sudden, he's restarting 10th.
Not to worry about him. All right, here we go, folks. back to green. Everybody getting shifted down into their gear. Pace car's off. Femi Olat ready to hit the loud pedal. He goes a little early, and man, what a pull away from James Simmons.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now the battle's on here for third place between Aaron Smith and Sean Williams. And John Barry's up there. What? Falkingham. Oh my gosh, the whole front part of this field's changed,
Oh,
Joseph.
Falkingham into the wall a little bit. Oh, guys, settle down here.
Yeah, settle down, man.
Jared Darling's like, I'm going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, they still got a lot of race to go here. A lot can happen out here. Simmons now falling back about 3/4 of a second.
Man, I tell you what, that's a tough break for Daniel Falkingham. If he needs any more damage, for goodness sakes. Back to 8th now.
Well, just, you know, I probably shouldn't even say this. This just might not be the year for Falkingham to win the championship. I mean, he's put in a valiant effort, no doubt in my mind. You know, he hasn't even had a win this season. So that just tells you the level of competition in here has just been atrocious, because we both know that Daniel's a great driver.
Yeah, I mean, he's had great results, just haven't gotten that win, and I know he can win races. And
yeah.
We'll just, still got a couple races left in the season. And this race still not over yet. We're going to have 54 laps to go this time by, so still a lot can happen. But, man, I tell you what, he's having a handful right now.
Yes, sir. Aaron Smith into third.
Well, he's trying to take a peek underneath James Simmons for that second spot. Can't quite do it yet.
And we know James he's been getting some good runs off the high side and been able to hold off even Femi Olat, you know.
Oh, not this time around.
Yeah, I don't know. Aaron Smith got a pretty good run there. But watch Simmons drive back around him coming off of the corner here. They just right back around him.
And it's just so hard to make a pass on the bottom lanes in the corner side by side. They seem like most of the time you have to live. You really have to get a good run to get by them.
Well, Jared Darling just passed John Barry to go back into the top 5. And I'm really surprised and shocked, actually, that Josh Robbins sitting back in 7th now. He's been inside the top 5 almost all day.
He got held up on that restart, too, sent back a little bit, but he's got a fast truck, probably recover, and he's taking a look underneath John Barry right now. There he goes.
Yep.
And they're going to be side by side going to 1, but just hard to make a pass on the bottom.
Sure is. Kind of wonder what's going through Falkingham's mind right now. He's going, man, what do I got to do to get up there? You know?
He's like, what in the world happened to my race?
Right. Yeah, he led 34 laps earlier, and man, oh man, now he's sitting back here in 8th with, it's going to be so hard for him to pass. I don't know.
Jared Darling getting by Sean Williams for that 4th spot does take it. And see, that's what you want to go.
Ariotti just passed Falkingham. Golly, man.
You got to make a move before getting into the corner. You got to make sure you clear that driver, too, before going into the corner.
Yeah, there goes Josh Robin now around John Barry. If he does clear him, you almost got to just do a slide job up in front of him.
Yeah, but John Barry going back underneath them. And here comes Ariotti to John Barry's outside. Has to back off.
Oh, Barry up the hill. Man, he went down there below that white line. You don't want to do that too awful much.
Oh, man. And I don't know if when Ariotti checked up, I'm not sure if Daniel Falkingham got in the back of him just a tad bit, but it was close.
Yeah, that's a pretty good racing. Well, Falkingham's backed off a little bit now. That might have put the scares on him a little bit, Joseph.
Ariotti making their move on John Barry. He does complete the pass this time.
And now John Barry got Falkingham on his tail.
3rd place. Jared Darling around Aaron Smith. Jared Darling, he's got a fast truck.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, yeah, he is.
I feel if
he is downshifting in the corners. What?
Yeah, I noticed that. That's wow. It's working out for him. But I feel if anybody's going to be Femi Olat right now, it could be Jared Darling.
Actually, he didn't downshift in 1 and 2, but in 3 and 4 he did. Let's listen in here real quick. No, he didn't do it that time. Wow. But he's closing in on Simmons.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke to Jared Darling earlier. He's got a fast truck. Truck's really good. He said it's going to be tough to beat Femi, but I feel right now, if he can get around James Simmons and could get to Femi Olat, I feel he's the only driver that could beat him right now.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because, I mean, he even passed up Aaron Smith, and I thought Aaron was going to be up there giving Femi a tough time all race long, and it's turned out to be Jared Darling. That's pretty impressive for Jared.
Josh Robin getting around Shaw Williams for 5th. Josh got a fast truck too. It seems like once we got a couple trucks, I know this, a couple drivers are really good in the long run. I think Jared Darling's one of them, and I would watch out for Josh Robin in the long run as well. .45 to go.
Now, Wilbur asking in chat, there's this NASCAR 2003. It's built off of it. Actually, the guys that started NASCAR 2003, actually, when they quit playing that game, actually started iRacing. Isn't that correct, Joseph?
I don't know those facts, to be honest with you. I just play iRacing and do these broadcasts.
Yep. You play a lot of them though, NASCAR Heat and.
Whoa!
Oh, Jared! Wow! And look at that! What a run he just got! Oh, and he put him into the wall. Oh, he put Simmons into the wall.
I think he's like, you know what? You ain't holding me up anymore. You better get away from me. Well,
he seemed to be a little faster than Simmons. He just couldn't figure out how to get around him.
Josh Robin just got around Aaron Smith for the 4th spot, just going into turn number 3.
I mean, you just pretty much got to do it that way. You just pretty much got to slide job them, you know?
Yep, have to.
I mean, I don't mean to steal Dale Jr.'s deal there, but slide job. You just pretty much got to do it, you know? I mean, I know these guys don't want to race that way, but when the track and the temperatures and the truck is as tough as it is to drive, it produces that, you know? You just got to do it, or else you're just going to sit there stagnant.
Well, Femi Olat's got a 1.3 second lead at the line this time by, but here's the thing, Rudy, these drivers, they're going to have to making their pit stop before this race is over.
Yeah, right.
So if this stays green, they cannot go all the way. So there's still another opportunity for any of these drivers that could potentially make a mistake.
We got a couple more. Cody Miller, Terrell Baker out of the race. Oh, man. Everybody's on the lead lap. James Coulibaly is the last one on the lead lap and the last one out there. 13 drivers on the track right now. Dang.
Ariati.
How far is Femi Olat's about a straightaway behind him.
Ariati just got around Aaron Smith for that 5th spot. Aaron Smith, he just doesn't have a long run truck.
Nope.
Just can't seem to figure out on the long run. Seems like
Let's see. Where do they go to next week?
Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did say that. Atlanta. Well, now that's going to be a whole different story there.
Oh, that's a track where tires do mean a lot there too, and depends on what the track temperature is going to be like out there next week. If it's a hot temperature racetrack out there, everybody's going to be sliding out there.
Oh yeah, they think tonight was bad. Next week's going to be even worse, I think.
Well, battle for the 3rd spot, very tight battle for the 3rd spot. Josh Robbins wants to get by James Simmons.
And then we got another one back here, Sean Williams getting around Aaron Smith. What is going on with Aaron Smith tonight?
Like I mentioned, just doesn't have a long run truck.
Yep, here goes John Berry looking to the inside of him now. Well, I know he's on the road to pro, Aaron is, and I would think that, you know, the things that he's probably been learning here, I'm not sure if he could apply them things, but, you know, you got to, how did Clint Eastwood put it? You got to, something about adapt and overcome, something like that. I don't know. It was a Marine slogan that he used in that one movie that I watched. You just got to adapt and overcome, and I'm kind of surprised he hasn't applied anything like that. But I mean, like you said, we still got a lot of laps to go here, and pit stops are going to come into play in this. And we may see some green flag pit stops, which could change this whole whole race dramatically here, because we have seen guys like Aaron Smith, remember a little earlier, slid through his pit stall there a little bit, had to back up.
Truck hard into the wall. That's John Barry.
Oh, man.
Wow, he hit the wall off turn 2 a ton, and Daniel Falkham was right behind him, and man, did Daniel Falkham had to make a move down to the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know if we can catch that or not here. Let me see if I can catch us when he comes off of the corner. Daniel was right behind him. Okay, he was okay there. And Falkingham was taking a look to his inside, and I think John might have been trying to give him the room, but when John got back, when he come off the corner right here, the truck just got super tight on him, hit the wall. Yeah, and Falkingham did a good job of getting around him. He was like, whoa, man, that was close. Holy smokes. So close call there for Falkingham.
Well, while that was going on, Jared Darling had a close call coming off one of the corners as well. He was 1.4 seconds back, now 2.3. He got loose off the corner as well. So each dropped back a little bit. Josh Robin now up to third, finally got around James Simmons, and now Ariati looking for that 4th spot.
And I think he's going to get it going into the corner. Simmons ain't going to fight him. He said there when we talked to him that he wasn't going to, he wasn't going to hold these guys up. He's out here just to have a little fun, race it up with the guys.
Caution's out.
That is Aaron Smith.
Aaron Smith.
Oh, let's go see what happened to Aaron.
If his night just couldn't get any worse.
Oh man, I'm telling you, poor guy.
There was contact involved. Oh, it's between Aaron Smith and Daniel Falkingham, actually.
Oh, that's not good. Both in the Aaron Smith meme trucks there. Falkingham looks like he went to the inside. Going into turn 1. Okay. Oh, looks like Falkingham got up into Aaron Smith.
Yeah, just went up the racetrack just a little bit. Oh, and just finished Aaron Smith off.
Oh, gosh, I'm telling you, he tagged him 3 or 4 times there.
Oh, man, that's more damage to Daniel Falkingham now.
Somebody just poked me or something. Terrell wants up in the booth. I got him.
Agreed.
All right, Terrell, what happened?
We blew a tire out there, and we hit the wall hard, and we bought it behind the wall.
I don't buy the blowing the tire, though. I think you blew talent.
Oh,
but
coming from the guy in the booth, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I got talent up here. At least I'm not screwing up. But anyways, we got the field down pit road now.
Well, I guess it just wasn't your night there tonight for TCB, was it?
No, it was not. This track is definitely not my track either. We got to race off pit road. I don't know who's going to get it.
Darling.
Barely got it.
Femi got it? You think?
Yep, he did.
Yep.
Man, I don't know. That was too close to call right there.
Might have to get an instant replay on this one here.
That was too close to call. I don't know if I can go back and catch these guys coming off of pit road. Let me see.
Yeah, I want to say Femi by half a car. Sorry.
Okay, so Femi's sitting in his pit stall here. Now they come out. They kind of ghosted through each other. But okay, he's coming off pit road, and this is where it gets interesting. Him and Jared Darling, and at the line, Femi does have enough of a lead over Jared, even though they're ghosting together like they are. And he gets it off of the line, man. So Femi Olat, wow, that's amazing. That was a great run off of pit road. Man, awesome. I'll tell you, Femi's on. He's on a mission out here to win this race. He wants locked into that next round at all cost.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, doing a very good job tonight. 31 laps. Oh, who's coming down the backstretch pit wall? What is this? James Simmons.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, looks like he's messing around out there.
Oh, he went through that break in the wall.
Yep. Well, but here's the thing. Jared Darling, after a few laps, his truck is pretty fast too. So we'll see if Femi Olai has anything for Jared Darling after a few laps, because it seems like Jared Darling, it does take a few laps to get going, but once he does,
yeah,
he's got a fast truck.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Jared's got a good long run truck, but they're going to have probably about 28 to go when they get the green. They should get the one to go right here. They should.
I want to give a quick shout to James Simmons, first race back in a little while here, and he's up front. I mean, he led 2 restarts there, and he's doing a great job today.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, we had a chance to talk to him earlier, and just had great pit size, just lean for a little while. But he did say, if anybody gets around him, not going to get in anybody's way, hold him up. But yeah, doing a very good job regardless. Going to restart 5th.
And another shout out to Josh Robin there in 3rd. I mean, he's been up front all day, but he's having a spectacular run right now.
You betcha. Ariotti. Even Sean Williams has been having a great run here today.
Sean in a giraffe car?
Yeah.
Very cool.
What's he like, hating on Taylor Swift now or what?
I guess so. I guess he's calling her a giraffe, Rudy.
We'll get him going here, Joseph.
All right. Well, Femi Olai, Jared Darling will restart in the front row. It's going to be 29 laps to go this time by here at Darlington. Let's see when Femi takes on right now. Here we go. Green flag back in the air.
Green flag.
That was a good jump start by Femi.
Ooh, looks like Josh is gonna get under. Nope, almost got under Jared
Darling,
there.
shut the door.
Oh my gosh. Man, I'm telling you, these guys are racing. They're racing super hard right now. Here comes Simmons now looking to the inside.
Yeah,
he's got them fresh tires.
Yeah, but John Berry, that outside lane, move up to 6 for him.
Yeah, he kind of pulled a James Simmons on James Simmons right there. Had that outside line. Yeah, good run for John Berry, man.
You got Aaron Smith, Daniel Falkingham together again. Last time those two were together was a few laps ago.
Oh, looks like Aaron just got into the wall there in the middle of 3 and 4.
And we've been seeing that a lot tonight. Aaron's been getting into the wall a lot tonight.
Oh, yeah. He's got some Darlington stripes on that truck there, Rudy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got a ton of them.
Hey, he wants to make sure he reaches his quota tonight of earning a lot of Darlington stripes.
Yeah, he's probably gotten 4 or 5. Would I be stretching that, saying 4 or 5 Darlington stripes?
Probably more. Probably we've seen more. Probably we've seen more that we didn't see either.
Yeah, true. That is true.
Well,
here comes Falkingham.
Look at that. He's in the wall.
Oh, man.
man.
Watch out.
Look out, man.
Remember, those two got together a few laps ago to bring out that last caution. I think Daniel Falkingham that time was like, you ain't holding me up.
Yeah. And here comes Tony Hillbrands. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, Tony Hillbrands was 2 laps down at one point.
Yeah.
He's recovering decently well, trying to get himself up into the top 10.
You betcha.
Whoa, James.
Wow, James Simmons. Yeah, I was just going to say, that was a big move. And John Berry's like, all right, I'll let you go.
Yeah, letting him go at this point right here would be better than racing him and possibly not finishing, inside the top 10. So John probably did the right thing right there, just playing it safe. Yeah, good run. Well, now these guys are starting to get spread out a little bit.
Yeah, Jared Darling is pulling away from Josh Robin. I tell you, it takes a few laps for Jared Darling to get going, but once he does, he's got a fast truck. Can he chase down Femi Olai?
I don't know. He might have something up his sleeve. I don't know.
He dropped it down to half a second now. It was 0.8 before.
He's coming. He's got Femi's attention. You can bet.
And when you think about these two, you got to think back to Laura last week. They had a little altercation. Let's see what happens.
That's true. I did not think about that, but yeah, Femi Olai and Jared Darling got into altercation at Laura, Kentucky last week.
and also Josh Robin.
You were there.
Yeah, I was there.
We were all there for crying out loud.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you, they're hugging that wall coming out of there, man. I'll tell you. Oh, Jared, a little wiggle there, but boy, hanging on to that half a second.
He's putting the pedal to the floor right now. He's giving it all he's got.
He's got the fishing rod out and he's reeling them in.
Well, it dropped down to 4/10 now.
Dang, I'm telling you, he's on a mission here to try to get the Femi.
Here comes Ariati taking the peak, not quite, but Ariati's got a fast truck late in the run too.
Laps are winding down, boys, because we're coming to 20 to go next time by. And these guys all know it too. I mean, wow, man, I'll tell you.
Jared Darling knows it too.
Yep. But, you know, still an absolutely great run for him. You know, just absolutely great run. But Femi's probably going to come out of here with the most laps led tonight. Now the question is he going to lead the last lap? That's going to be the question here. Can Jared get to him in time? We got 20 laps to decide that.
Well, last week it decided on the last lap. We could see it happen here tonight if Jared Darling can close in on him.
He's just hanging there right between 4 and 5/10. You never know. He might just back it off a little bit to cool them tires off and maybe make a run here with about 10 to go. You never know. He's working on them. And I think Femi's probably he's to the point right now where he's going to start dropping the hammer here because there's no saving tires now. You can't save anything. It's go time.
It's already hard enough to save tires here as it is.
Ariati's still trying to find a way to get around Josh Robbins. Just cannot get enough of a run off the corner before he clears them going into the corner. Got a bow back here for the 7th spot. Daniel Falkingham and John Barry. It's just so hard to pass on that bottom lane. We've seen it all night. That if you don't get a run underneath somebody before going into the corner, you're not going to be able to complete the pass for the most
here
part.
Comes Ari.
Except for Ariati, he made it work.
Yeah, look at that.
Man, he drove it in there, didn't he?
And he stuck it down there.
Send it.
That's hard to do.
Top 3 though right now. Started 7th and he's been hanging right in the back.
Jared in the wall. Off 2, sorry, Rudy.
Oh no.
Well, there just went his chance out the window right there, possibly.
Didn't look like it hit too much, but just a little scrape, but did lose a 10th. Oh, we got a truck on the front straightway spun around.
Oh.
That's Andrew Cardinelli, yeah.
Not a caution.
No, not a caution. Stayed down there off the racetrack.
Gonna get it going again. Femi's feeling the burn right now. But I don't know. I think that tap in the wall there by Jared Darling, I think it might have knocked the toe out or it did something there on his truck. He's not as fast as he was before.
No, I mean, he was giving it all he's got. It put the pedal to the floor, but get a little too aggressive, gonna go in the wall, and that could create that truck to not handle the way you wanted it to.
Oh, and a little sideways off too for Jared there.
Yeah, he's giving it all he's got. I think the only thing that's going to save him right now is probably another caution to give him another opportunity. But right now, Femi Olat, I think he's already heading to Atlanta.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. Ariati, 3rd place. Looks like if he can keep it off the wall there and keep the tires under it for another 14 laps, he can have a podium finish. Sean Williams, top 5 for him, but this may not be over yet, guys, because James Simmons is coming. James wants to be inside that top 5 today. Man, it started almost dead last on the field. He's up there and led 12 laps, knows what it's like up there, said he wasn't going to hold up the leaders. He just wanted to be out here racing with the boys and having some fun, loves this track. And man, almost into the top 5 and closing in.
And you know, a good result like that tonight is going to give him good confidence.
Oh, yeah. Bulkingham looking to pass John Barry.
Now, he's been trying for a while to get around John Barry. John Barry's holding on pretty well. Maybe this time, it's just so hard. Yeah, it's just so hard to make a pass in turn 1, especially on the bottom lane.
Well, while them guys are racing, Femi has stretched that lead out to 1.2 seconds. And now the way Jared's falling back, is Ariotti going to get by Jared before the end of this?
Yeah, Ari just ran faster than both the first and second place trucks here, so he's on rails here.
Yep. He said he wasn't going to save anything in this last stint, so he's not.
Well, 10 laps to go this time by Femi lean by 1.4. And you're right, Ariotti's catching Jared.
Well, it's been Femi's race here to win or lose today, and I'll tell you, leading 60 laps already in this race proves his dominance out here on Darlington. I think he did get his Darlington stripe, though, today, guys, because I did see a little bit of damage on that right front corner. Just a little. I don't think there's a truck out here that hasn't gotten maybe just a scrape or anything off the wall, you know?
I don't know. Aries truck looks
Here comes Falkingham again underneath John Barry. Get him this time.
John's not.
Oh man! Slide job in front of him.
Here he
Crossover,
comes.
maybe.
I'll tell you, that's the way these guys gotta race, you know.
You have to. If you know you can clear somebody, you gotta pull up in front of him. And Falkingham, it took him a little while, but he finally got around John Barry for 7th.
Wow, set him up there for how many laps he was setting him up, and finally got that run. So, man, great job for Falkingham to get himself into 7th.
I'll tell you what, this battle for 2nd is about to heal because Ariotti is there on Jared Darling.
I knew that was going to happen.
I don't think Jared's going to roll over for him either. Here he goes. The same move he made for 3rd.
Not going to get it this time. Jared's going to hold him off this time. Man. He's setting him up, though. He's finding his weaknesses right now. Wherever it is, if it's in 1 and 2 or 3 and 4, he's looking for that weakness.
He's licking his chops. He's getting ready.
Yep. You betcha. You could tell Aries really pushing it hard right now, too, because he's got that back end kind of does that swing coming off the corner. So you can tell he's really pushing that truck for everything. I think if he's going to do it, it's going to probably come in 3 and 4. There's a little bit more passing room there than there is in 1 and 2, I think. And I think that's probably going to be where he's going to probably try to set up Jared Darling right there in 3 and 4.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I think. We've seen him do it before.
Yeah.
He just drove it down there on the bottom in 3 and 4 and is just able to hook it like nobody else. So,
and maybe
the last time he tried it, it didn't work.
Yeah, maybe he's planning on doing it on the last lap. Here he goes, taking a look again.
Oh, man.
Awful close.
I'm telling you, just about bump drafting him.
Trying to get him arrow loose.
Oh, Jared sideways off the corner. There he goes.
Yep. Jared's going to fight him, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it this time. It's close. Wow, and he holds him off again.
It's a great battle.
And it is.
And while it's happening, Femi a lot just continues to pull away.
Yep. Out there 2.1 seconds right now. Almost 2.2. I don't know.
He's got this one in the bag, and he's got the receipt.
Yep. I don't know if Aries going to be able to get by Jared or not. It's going to be so difficult. He's going to have to just like send it in the corner.
Or we might see the bump and run. You never know. I mean, it's not.
I might have to what it takes.
This ain't a short track, but it has short track temper, so.
here we
We'll see what
go.
happens.
Another run. Actually going to push him down the back straightaway.
Wow.
Trying to force him up the track, maybe.
Oh, there
He
he
does!
There he
Oh,
goes!
man. And, you know,
Oh,
I
man.
knew that was going to happen because he was pushing him down the back
Yep.
straightaway, trying to see if to make Jared Darling overdrive the corner. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen.
Man, I'll tell you, that guy, he's got a method to him. Wow. He has, every time he goes out there on the track, and this is the Ariotti of old right here, guys. This is the Ariotti I knew, that he has a method every time he goes on the track of what he's going to do.
Well, we're coming off turn 4. Femi Olat, white flag in the air, final lap. Femi Olat could lock himself into the championship 4.
Yes, sir. One more to go. 2 more corners as he comes off a 2 down the backstretch with a 3.1 second lead over Ariotti.
Now, why isn't James Coolboy getting out of the way?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Femi Olat's fine.
Yep, it doesn't matter. So Femi going to cross the line first here at Darlington.
Yeehaw!
Yeah, yeehaw
And he
is
punches
right.
his ticket into the championship 4 to go for a championship at Homestead in 2 weeks.
Yes. All right, folks, we'll get these guys up here, so hang on a minute. All right, we caught up with Jared Darling, our 3rd place finisher. And Jared, man, what a battle there between you and Ariotti.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I was kind of just on defense there those last 10 laps or so. He was a lot quicker in the long run, plus I was driving so hard trying to catch Femi. And I mean, gave it my best trying to catch him, but I knew I probably wouldn't. So we were good all day, though. We were definitely top 3, I'd say, all race. And, won a stage, too. So for the points, that's really, really important. So it was a successful day, points-wise. So, yeah, and ended up 3rd. Wish I could have held off Ari for 2nd, but I just got in the wall, and that was the end of that. But, yeah, I'll take it.
Heck yeah, man. Well, yeah, 10 points for the stage win, and you get a bonus point for leading a lap. So, hey, yeah, good points day. And much needed, too, Jared, because you were back in 7th in points. One guy, Nick Mullinex, wasn't here tonight. You finished ahead of Sean Williams. You finished ahead of Aaron Smith, Daniel Falkingham, and John Barry. So this is going to be a huge point night for you.
Yeah, all that matters is just getting, top 4. So hopefully after today, we should be right around that area and then just have a smooth, good race next week wherever we're at. And hopefully the goal is just obviously just to get to the final 4 and then go from there. So hopefully we scored enough to do that.
You guys go to Atlanta next week. So what's your thoughts on that?
I like Atlanta. It's a fun track. And usually I run pretty solid there. So hopefully we can just kind of do what we did again today and score the points we need to make the final 4.
All right, Jared. Well, good luck next week. Congrats on 3rd tonight. And we'll see you next week at Atlanta.
Alrighty.
Anybody wanted to thank?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was about to say, don't leave that out. Come on now. Thank you guys for broadcasting as always, and everybody in chat watching that comes every week and watches us drive in circles, and everyone, John for the league, and everyone that shows up. And shout out to the race at the end there with Ari. I know it was slower, but yeah, it was a good race though.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll see you next week, Jared. Thank you. Yep. Joseph?
Yes, I got Ariotti, who finished 2nd tonight here in Darlington. Ariotti, tell us about your race.
Yeah, after last restart there, I was just trying to save a little bit before we got going and happened to save just a little bit too long. Couldn't catch up to Femi there Josh actually let me by, and then I was racing with Jared there, and I just didn't have the tires nor the time to catch up to Femi. But good race overall. I didn't think I was going to be this fast, so I mean, I wanted to win. There's nothing really in here for me when it comes to points or anything like that. So wanted to win, but yeah, I'll take second, I guess.
You guys are going to Atlanta next week. What's your expectations over there?
More or less the same. Darlington is kind of like Atlanta, where they've got where it doesn't have a lot of grip. So if it's anything like it's going to be like it was today, 70 something, actually cooled off a lot here. It was 106 initially, and now it's like 81 degrees. But if it's a hot track, it's definitely going to make for a lot of fun racing. So guys, tune in next week.
All right, anybody you got to thank for your second place?
I got to thank the guys in Newark who keep this series going. I don't always race here, but when I do, it's always fun. It's nice not to worry about points and just do some hard, clean racing for the win here. So all the drivers show up. Thanks. And yeah, thanks for you guys for broadcasting. I may not always race, but I actually do tune in quite often. So it's good to hear you guys' voices. And yeah, appreciate it.
All right, Ariati, well, good luck to you next race. And good job on second place tonight.
Thanks, sir.
Femi Olai with the win tonight, and most importantly, he locks himself into the championship for 2 weeks in Homestead. Of course, still got Atlanta coming up to see what he can get done over there. But Femi Olai, congrats on the win tonight. Tell us about your race.
Thank you. Lucked into this one. A couple guys hit the wall that were quicker than me. I didn't figure out how to approach turn 3 till about 90 laps in the race. I think a caution came out at that point. So I was like, I guess it's good timing to figure out how to enter the corner, but it wasn't the fastest truck tonight, but I won. Locked myself in Homestead.
You guys will be going to Atlanta next week. What about that track for you over there for next week?
I'm about to race Atlanta in like 30 minutes for Rocha Pro. So, I mean, everybody knows Atlanta has no grip, so I'll just try to keep from over driving in the center, because I do that at almost every track I go to. That's why I don't like this track. And if I don't do that, I guess I'll have the tires to be able to go battle for the win.
All right, well, Femi, again, congrats on the win. Anybody you got to thank for this win tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank you guys for broadcasting. Like Ari said, it's nice to tune in, even to the other leagues that Rudy does, even sometimes tune into your league when I'm not racing in it. Thanks to everybody who showed up. Thanks to the viewers, and thanks to Revan for the league.
All right, well, congrats, Femi, on the win tonight. And again, most importantly, you've locked yourself into the championship for 2 weeks out in Homestead. So see you next week at Atlanta, and we'll see if you could get the win out there.
Thanks.
All right, Joseph, let's run down through the results here. Femi Olat locking himself in tonight, comes in with the win. Ariati with that late race pass on Jared Darling will take over second. Jared Darling finishes third, Josh Robin fourth, and Sean Williams rounds out the top 5. That's pretty impressive run for Sean today, I gotta say. James Simmons coming from 19th place all the way up to 6th place. He finishes in 6th. Daniel Falkingham with a late race pass on John Barry does grab 7th from John. John will finish 8th. Tony Hillbrand's 9th, and Aaron Smith with kind of a disappointing top 10 finish there, Joseph.
Yeah, absolutely. We expect him to run up front, or at least in the top 3 for most of tonight, but unfortunately kind of the wall a little bit too much. Too many, I would say, too.
All right, you got the rest of them?
Yes, I do. So James Coulibaly was the last driver to finish on the lead lap, finished 11th, and then the rest of the drivers had troubles tonight. Andrew Cardinelli was the last running truck out there, finishes 2 laps down in 12th. Elijah Drew Gracia 13th, Terrell Baker 14th, Cody Miller will finish 15th, Tom Mercier 16th, Justin Gable 17th, Cody Lamas 18th, Bobby Chain, who won at Daytona last week, comes home in a disappointing 19th place finish, and Jason Jacoby out on the first lap after a chain reaction incident at the start. He will finish in 20th.
Wow. Well, TCB, give us a yeehaw. I knew you were waiting for that.
Real quick, I just want to thank you guys for letting me come in here after my troubles in the race. That was
And again, you did not have a blow tire. You just lost talent a little bit.
I lost the right rear, and then we had to come in.
Nope.
You guys missed it on the stream. Everybody missed it.
No, I saw it.
I don't think you did. but I'd like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting this amazing league, and also supporting Laura as another league that I do. Thank you, Joseph, for hosting that. I know this is not Laura, and I'm going a bit off script, but I'm sorry. I also like to thank my girl for watching, my mom, everybody in the stream watching, Mrs. Lombard also. I see you on chat a lot. And Rudy, again, thank you so much for having me in here tonight.
There you go, a second one. I like that.
All right, well, you're very welcome, Terrell. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate you helping out tonight. It's always good to have you into the booth with me, man. It's really it's an honor, really. So, all right, well, folks, thank you for watching tonight. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.